What if I told you that the real reason your skin keeps aging isn't your age, it's your habits? Maybe you've done everything right, staying out of the sun, applying moisturizer faithfully, even investing in expensive creams that promise the world. Yet each morning, the reflection staring back at you feels a bit more unfamiliar. The lines appear deeper. The glow seems to have vanished. But here's the surprising part. An 85-year-old woman named Dorothy from Ohio shocked everyone around her, not by going under the knife or spending a fortune on treatments, but by using a simple homemade remedy made with just 2 ingredients: castor oil and baking soda. In this video, I'll show you exactly how she did it, why it works, and how you can start using it this evening. Stay with me, because what's in your pantry might just transform the way you see your skin. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you tuning in from, and what time of day is it right now? Leave a quick comment, even just a few words. It means the world to me. And if this brings you any peace or insight, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. As we move through life, subtle changes begin to take place beneath the surface of our skin. Shifts we may not notice at first, but eventually begin to sense. Maybe your skin feels thinner than it used to, more delicate, or more easily dried out. That soft radiance you once had seems dimmed, replaced with fine lines, dark spots, or a papery feel that no cream seems to fix. And you might wonder, is this just aging, or is there something else happening beneath it all? Let's gently peel back the layers and explore what's truly going on in your skin after the age of 60. First, your skin naturally loses moisture not just from the surface, but from its deeper layers. The sebaceous glands, which once produced your skin's natural oils, begin to slow down significantly, sometimes by more than half after age 70. Without this protective oil barrier, your skin dries out much more easily, becoming rough, irritated, and lined, even if nothing in your routine has changed. Think of your skin like a mattress. In youth, it's full and springy, like a new mattress with strong support. But over time, the collagen that gives skin its bounce and firmness begins to break down. By the time you reach your 50s, the dermis, the thick, structural middle layer of skin, starts thinning by about 20% each decade. So by your 70s, that layer might be nearly half as thick as it once was. And it's not just about firmness. A thinner dermis also means slower blood flow and less circulation. That means fewer nutrients reach your skin, and healing takes longer. Even the ability to retain hydration decreases, leaving your skin looking dull and tired despite all your best efforts. It also means your skin holds onto less water, leaving it looking flat, flaky, and dull, a condition that even the most expensive creams struggle to reverse. You might find yourself staring into the mirror, wondering why the person looking back feels unfamiliar. That subtle disconnect between how you feel inside and what others might see on the outside can slowly wear away at your confidence. One major, often overlooked reason is the buildup of dead skin cells. When we're young, our skin renews itself about every 28 days. But after age 60, that natural cycle slows, sometimes taking 45 days, even 60. As a result, old, dry cells linger on the surface far longer than they should, forming an invisible barrier. This barrier prevents vital moisture and nutrients from reaching the healthier, living layers beneath. So if your go-to moisturizer seems less effective lately, the problem may not be the product, it's that your skin can't absorb it. When this slowdown combines with dryness and collagen loss, the signs become visible. Lines grow deeper, dark spots appear more pronounced, and the skin begins to lose firmness, particularly around the jawline, the mouth, and the delicate area beneath the eyes. Even if you feel full of energy inside, your skin may be quietly telling a different story, and that's where discouragement can creep in. But there is hope. Aging is a natural process, but speeding it up doesn't have to be. In fact, you can slow it down by focusing on just 2 things your skin deeply needs after 60: rich, lasting hydration, and regular, gentle exfoliation. When you give your skin both moisture and a way to shed the old, dry layers, it can breathe again, it can begin to heal. And yes, it can glow again. These changes don't require surgery or a drawer full of luxury products. They begin with a simple shift in how you care for your skin. So tonight, when you catch your reflection, remember, your skin hasn't given up on you. It's still listening. And with just a few mindful habits, it's never too late to feel more at home in your skin. Often, somewhere in your 60s, you begin to notice it. Your skin no longer bounces back the way it once did. You wash your face, pat it dry, and in the mirror, you see someone who looks tired, not because you feel tired, but because the skin around your cheeks or eyes looks thinner, more fragile, maybe a little dim. And you might ask yourself, is there anything left that's simple, gentle, and truly works without costing a fortune? For many older adults, the answer might come in the form of something humble and familiar: a small amber bottle of castor oil. It's not a trending serum or a lab-made formula, it's an age-old remedy with real science behind it. Pure castor oil contains nearly 90% ricinoleic acid, a rare fatty acid known for its deep healing properties. Unlike many store-bought creams that sit on the surface, castor oil penetrates deeper, reaching the dermis, the middle layer of skin where true restoration begins. It's in the dermis that collagen is produced, where elasticity lives, and where the aging process slowly takes hold if we leave it unchecked. Ricinoleic acid plays 3 key roles in supporting aging skin. It delivers deep hydration, soothes inflammation, and encourages collagen production, each one essential for keeping mature skin resilient and radiant. When your skin is lacking moisture, tiny gaps between cells become more visible, causing wrinkles to look deeper and the skin to appear thinner. But when those gaps are replenished from within, castor oil helps restore softness, smoothness, and that calm, healthy appearance we all miss. For older adults dealing with chronic dryness, redness, or skin sensitivity, the anti-inflammatory properties of castor oil can offer gentle, lasting relief. But here's an important truth many overlook. Not every castor oil is made the same. To experience real results, you need cold-pressed castor oil. This method avoids heat that can break down the oil's powerful healing compounds. It should also be hexane-free, meaning it's been processed without harsh solvents, and ideally stored in a dark glass bottle to shield it from light damage. These might seem like small details, but they protect the integrity of the oil, and your skin deserves the full benefit. Now let's talk about how to use it, because the application makes just as much of a difference as the ingredient itself. After cleansing your face at night, place a few drops of castor oil onto your fingertips. Rather than rubbing it in forcefully, softly press the oil into your skin, focusing on areas that feel thin, dry, or lined. This tapping technique avoids pulling on delicate skin, especially around the eyes where skin is most fragile. At first, your skin may feel thick or sticky, but after a few minutes, your body's warmth allows the oil to melt in naturally. One woman, Dorothy, age 72, had spent years trying to smooth the fine lines beneath her eyes. She tried pricey creams, massage rollers, and even eye patches, all with little effect. That is, until one evening, her granddaughter handed her a small bottle and said, "Give this a try, Grandma." Just 2 weeks of nighttime use later, Dorothy was amazed the wrinkles beneath her eyes had softened noticeably, by nearly 40%. Even her daughter asked if she'd had a cosmetic treatment, but all it took was that simple bottle by her bedside. That's the quiet beauty of castor oil, not flashy or complicated, just real, nurturing care. And best of all, it's affordable. There's no subscription, no 10-step routine, just a few peaceful moments at night, between you and the mirror. In that space, it's not just about skincare. It's about reconnecting with a part of yourself, the softness, the confidence, the inner glow that age doesn't erase. Aging is part of life, but dry, tired skin doesn't have to be. When you give your skin the comfort it's been asking for, castor oil knows how to do the rest. Because sometimes, even when we stay hydrated and follow all the advice, our skin still feels dull, shadowed, or out of balance. You look in the mirror and realize that something's missing, that gentle, natural brightness you used to see each morning. The truth is, this change doesn't always come from deep inside the skin. In fact, it's often caused by something lingering right on the surface, a layer of stubborn, dead skin cells that refuse to shed. As we grow older, our skin loses the ability to naturally renew itself as quickly as it once did. When we're younger, the skin refreshes every 28 days, a silent, effortless reset. But after age 60, this process slows considerably, sometimes taking up to 45 or even 60 days. That means your skin could be holding on to dead, dry layers for weeks longer than it should. And over time, those layers form a kind of invisible barrier, one that traps dryness, blocks nutrients, and hides your natural glow beneath. You might have noticed that your trusted moisturizer doesn't seem to soak in like before. Or maybe your evening serum feels like it just sits on your skin, without making a difference. But the issue isn't the product, it's that your skin can't absorb it through that layer of buildup. Imagine trying to water your garden while a thick plastic tarp covers the soil. No matter how nourishing the water is, it won't reach the roots. That's exactly what's happening when dead skin cells accumulate. Luckily, there's a simple, natural solution, and it's probably already in your kitchen. Baking soda, that same household staple you use for baking or deodorizing, can gently bring your skin back to life. With its soft, powdery texture, baking soda offers just the right level of exfoliation for mature, delicate skin. Unlike gritty scrubs or chemical treatments, it removes dead skin without creating micro tears or causing redness. It's quiet, effective help, not harsh, not overwhelming. To use it safely, you only need half a teaspoon mixed with a few drops of water. You're aiming for a soft, spreadable paste not dry and scratchy, but smooth and lotion-like. With clean fingers, gently massage the paste onto freshly washed skin in small, circular motions. Focus on rough or uneven patches, but avoid the eye area, where skin is much thinner and more delicate. Spend no more than 30 seconds on each area. That's all it takes to lift away old cells without irritating the new ones beneath. Then rinse thoroughly with cool water, which helps close your pores and calm the skin. Use a soft towel to pat your face dry, don't rub, since aging skin is more prone to damage from friction. Afterward, you might immediately feel a smoother texture. And with just 1 or 2 uses per week, your skin can begin to feel lighter, clearer, and more refreshed. Most importantly, your moisturizer will finally be able to reach where it's needed, deep within the living layers, where real healing begins. Many older adults say the difference is more than just visible, they can feel it too. Their skin feels softer, more peaceful, and even a little more alive. And emotionally, that matters too, because when your skin feels renewed, you often feel more present in your own body, more at ease, and just a bit more like yourself again. Each of us carries the quiet weight of time in our own way, but our skin doesn't have to carry it all alone. If you've been feeling like your glow has slowly faded, perhaps it hasn't disappeared, perhaps it's simply been waiting underneath yesterday's layers. With a little care and 2 humble ingredients from your home, you can begin to uncover the brightness that's always been there, the one that never truly left. The key is to begin gently, to trust that your skin, even at 60, 70, or beyond, still remembers how to renew itself. It just needs the right kind of care. One of the most valuable things you can offer your skin isn't found in a fancy bottle or a complex routine. It's the combination of 2 simple, time-tested ingredients. On their own, castor oil and baking soda already offer soothing support for mature skin. But when used together in just the right way, something more happens. Scientists call it a synergistic effect, where the result is greater than either could achieve alone. It's like 2 perfect dance partners, one gently clears the path, and the other follows through with healing. You see, baking soda has a special ability to shift the skin's pH, slightly making it just a bit more alkaline for a short time. This gentle adjustment doesn't harm the skin when used carefully. In fact, it helps loosen that stubborn layer of old skin cells that naturally builds up with age. In doing so, it creates tiny openings like little windows, allowing deeper nourishment to pass through. That's where castor oil comes in. Rich in ricinoleic acid, castor oil is deeply hydrating and known for its calming, anti-inflammatory properties. But here's the important part. It works best when it reaches the dermis, the deeper layer of skin where collagen is formed and elasticity is maintained. Without exfoliation, the oil can remain stuck on the surface. But when baking soda has opened the way, castor oil can sink in deeply, softening lines, boosting moisture, and supporting aging skin where it matters most. This process is gentle but powerful. Over time, the benefits begin to show, and many older adults report visible improvements within just a few weeks. But there's one detail that makes all the difference: the correct balance. Too much baking soda can cause irritation, especially around delicate areas like the eyes, lips, and neck. Too little, and the door doesn't open wide enough for the oil to do its deeper work. The right ratio is simple and easy to remember. 1 teaspoon of castor oil mixed with a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Stir them together until you get a smooth, creamy texture, not too thick, not too gritty. Once ready, apply the blend gently to freshly cleansed skin, ideally in the evening before bedtime. Use light upward strokes with your fingertips and notice the feeling: warm, rich, quietly comforting. Then let it sit for exactly 15 minutes. No more, no less. This timing gives the baking soda just enough time to work its magic without putting your skin through unnecessary stress from the shift in pH. Once the 15 minutes are up, rinse your face with cool water to calm the skin and gently close the pores. But don't stop there. While your skin is still slightly damp, apply a few drops of pure castor oil. This step helps seal in hydration and keeps the healing process going while you sleep. By morning, you may find your skin feels noticeably softer, more soothed, and deeply hydrated. And the best part? These effects aren't just temporary, they build gradually, night after night. Still, it's important to remember, more isn't always better. As tempting as it may be, using this blend too often can overwhelm mature skin. 1 to 2 times a week is ideal. It gives your skin the chance to rest, recover, and respond naturally. If you overdo it, you risk disturbing your skin's protective barrier, leading to redness, irritation, or dryness. That's why it's so important to be gentle, to trust the rhythm of your skin, and to give it space between treatments. When used wisely, this simple homemade mixture can be one of the most powerful tools in your routine, not because it's flashy or high-tech, but because it honors how your body actually works. That's the quiet beauty of synergy: 2 simple things: chosen thoughtfully, working together to reveal your best skin. When most of us think about skincare, our minds go straight to the face, the forehead, the cheeks, maybe the chin or jawline. After all, those are the parts we see in the mirror every day. But with time, something subtle shifts. Areas that used to go unnoticed start to quietly speak up, revealing signs of aging even when we least expect it. There are 3 key places that tend to age faster than the rest, often without much warning: the neck, the hands, and the fragile skin around the eyes. These spots aren't overlooked out of neglect, it's just that no one told us they needed attention. Yet once you learn to look closely, the signs become clear. Let's begin with the neck. It's one of the most surprising areas for many older adults. The skin here is naturally thinner, has fewer oil-producing glands, and gets exposed daily to elements like wind, sun, and constant movement. To make matters worse, our habit of bending forward reading, texting, or looking at a screen leads to what dermatologists now call tech neck. These are horizontal lines that deepen over time, giving the appearance of sagging. And unlike our faces, necks often miss out on daily sunscreen, moisturizers, or even a gentle massage. Next come the hands, possibly the most honest part of the body when it comes to showing our age. Think of all the ways we use them: a friendly wave, a handshake, or simply reaching for something. After the age of 50, the skin on our hands begins to thin at a rate of about 1% per year. Slowly but surely, the veins become more visible, the tendons more defined, and age spots start to appear even if our faces still look youthful. And because we tend to wash our hands more frequently than any other part of the body, they lose hydration more quickly and don't bounce back as easily. Then there's the eye area, home to the most delicate skin on the entire body. In fact, the skin here is only about 1/3 as thick as the skin on your cheeks. It's no surprise then that fine lines, puffiness, and shadows tend to gather in this fragile zone. And since it's so sensitive, it doesn't need extra pressure, it needs extra attention. Left untreated, this small area can quietly add years to your appearance, even if the rest of your face looks well cared for. So, how do we treat these often overlooked areas? With thoughtfulness, small adjustments, and a gentle hand. When using the castor oil and baking soda blend, tailor it to fit the needs of each region. Around the eyes, just a tiny amount of baking soda mixed with extra castor oil will create a softer, more calming texture, one that won't aggravate the thin tissue. For the neck, always apply using upward strokes. This helps support firmness instead of dragging the skin downward. And for the hands, let the mixture sit a few minutes longer, about 5 extra, before rinsing and applying a rich moisturizer, especially around the knuckles and nail beds. These parts of our body may not be the first we think of, but they often respond the fastest when given real, consistent care. And much like the rest of us, what they need isn't perfection, just some focused care, a little patience, and the belief that beauty is still very much within reach. There's something quite special that happens inside your body after the sun sets. As the world around you quiets down, your skin actually becomes more active, not on the outside, but deep in the layers where real change takes place. While we often think of sleep as a time for rest, for your skin, nightfall marks the beginning of its healing shift. Between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., your body enters what many experts call its repair mode. During this short window, your skin becomes more receptive, soaking up nutrients, repairing cell damage, and rebuilding structure. Circulation increases, bringing oxygen and nourishment to areas that need it most. Collagen production, the critical protein that gives your skin its strength and elasticity, also gets a boost. Even your skin's outermost barrier becomes more permeable, making it easier for helpful ingredients to do their job. This 4-hour window is often referred to as the golden repair phase, and it can be one of the most powerful tools in your skincare journey. To make the most of it, try applying your baking soda and castor oil blend about 30 minutes before bedtime. That way, your skin begins absorbing its benefits just as your body starts its deeper healing cycle. As you rest quietly, letting the mask do its work, your body is already beginning the quiet process of repair. Once 15 minutes have passed, gently rinse the mixture off with cool water and pat your skin dry with a soft towel. But don't stop there. One of the most important yet most forgotten steps follows next. Apply a few drops of pure castor oil directly to your clean, damp skin. This final step creates a protective, nourishing layer, like a gentle blanket that seals in all the benefits of your treatment while your skin restores itself through the night. The oil stays in place throughout the night, quietly nourishing your skin as it repairs itself from within. Just make sure to allow the oil to fully absorb before resting your head on the pillow. If it wipes off too soon, much of its benefit is lost before it can reach the deeper layers of your skin. To help with this, Consider using a satin pillowcase or simply laying a clean towel over your pillow. Both options protect your bedding while letting your skin rest peacefully and uninterrupted. It's a small step, but one that can make your nighttime routine twice as effective without needing to change your products at all. Many older adults who add this gentle ritual to their evenings say the results go beyond smoother skin. They feel more centered, more calm, and more in tune with their body's quiet wisdom. Because what you're doing isn't just skincare, it's a way of honoring the natural rhythms of aging with kindness, consistency, and care. Your skin has always been working to repair and protect you. Sometimes, all it needs is the right timing and a gentle nudge from you. One of the biggest missteps people make when adopting a new routine is believing that doing more will lead to faster results. It's understandable when something begins to work, it's tempting to double down. But with mature skin, especially after the age of 60, it's the right pace, not more frequent use, that leads to lasting results. Just like your muscles need rest between workouts, your skin needs time to heal and regenerate. In your younger years, your skin naturally renewed itself every 28 days. But now, that cycle may stretch to 45 or even 60 days. That means even the most gentle exfoliation must be followed by enough downtime for your skin to recover fully. Overusing baking soda can wear down the protective outer layer of your skin, leaving it tight, uncomfortable, or even irritated. To avoid that, try sticking to a simple and safe rhythm. 2 exfoliation sessions per week is enough. Choose easy-to-remember days like Monday and Thursday, and use the other evenings to simply apply pure castor oil on clean skin. These non-exfoliation nights give your skin space to rehydrate, rebuild collagen, and ease inflammation without any added stress. And if your skin ever sends you signals, maybe a little redness or sensitivity, listen. That's your body's way of saying it needs a break. Give it a full week without exfoliation, using only castor oil to nourish and calm. Like any real healing, skincare is not a sprint. It's an ongoing, respectful dialogue. Sometimes the best thing you can do is give your skin the space to respond on its own time, in its own way. What we've talked about today is simple but powerful. Real transformation doesn't always come from expensive jars or flashy promises. It comes from truly understanding your skin, tuning into what it's quietly asking for, and offering it the thoughtful care it deserves. With just a few dollars worth of castor oil and baking soda used with intention and patience, your skin can begin to feel softer, firmer, and more radiant in just a matter of weeks. You don't need to pour hundreds into expensive creams to feel at home in your skin again. Before we wrap up, I'd really love to hear from you. Which part of your body do you feel reveals your age the most? Is it your neck, your hands, the delicate skin around your eyes? Or maybe it's somewhere you've only recently started to notice. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments or just type the word HOPE if you're ready to take a gentler approach to caring for your skin, starting tonight. If something in this video brought you a sense of calm or gave you a helpful insight, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you won't miss what's coming next. And if there's someone in your life, maybe a friend, a sister, or a neighbor who's been looking for something simple, real, and kind to their skin, I hope you'll share this with them. As you wind down tonight and catch your reflection, I hope you see not just the changes time brings, but also the quiet strength and beauty that's still blooming within you. Be well, let your nights be restful, your mornings feel hopeful, and may your skin always remind you that it's never too late to feel like yourself again.